We've got a spectacle here, a tremendous light show hyping up the crowd as they get set for this matchup here tonight. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see a team from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Boston College will kick it off to get things going here. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So Notre Dame's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Hey, you got to be careful of creating one-on-one opportunities against this offense. You start to get your safeties down a little bit close to the line of scrimmage, you're going to create one-on-one chances, and this quarterback is good enough to make you pay for it.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. You know, he's smothered right at the line for no gain. Kirk, all these players are aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that.
Here he goes. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, that's exactly how you want to get this game started. First drive of the game to get 6 points, that's going to get these Irish fans fired up. And you know, touchdown Jesus is enjoying his view.
And now the try here for the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Eagles offense out there for their first possession. Hey, Kirk, how cool is this matchup? You got an elite quarterback. We talked to him about the opportunity to face a corner on the other side who's just as elite.
You know, anytime that you're a corner and you consider yourself the best in the country, there's no better opportunity than going up against one of the top quarterbacks in the country. Let's see who can step up and show that they're the better player.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. On another sack. This defense on fire.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. The shotgun handoff here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Here's the 2nd down play. Tailback takes the handoff again. It'll be enough for a 1st down, brought down at the 43.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another 1st down. It seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
He's found some room at the 45. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback still with the football. The ball is loose in the backfield. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant, and allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. First down. We're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Trying to find some room. It's Richard. Oh, what a move. That play moves the ball across midfield and is set up for the first down at the 41.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. We'll give it to the running back. He's got room to run. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. It's third down for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team the fourth down.
Pass incomplete. So here comes the punt team. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. Hand off to the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Caught in the backfield. It's Love. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking to pass. It's Carr. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Now, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Offense operating from the pistol. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Takes the handoff again. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner will be brought down. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Let's it fly out of the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
Chris, that last carry puts him now at 100 yards for the game. He's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop in front of him, then use that burst to pick up some good gains today.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking downfield. It's Carr. Makes the catch. It's low. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to run the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great job of playing assignment football here against the option by this defense. Every aspect of that play was taken away. The quarterback got into desperation mode and loses yards. Now they're behind the sticks.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Pauling. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Pass caught, can he get in? Stop right there, but it's 1st and goal at the 5. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Handoff to the receiver on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, when you're defending this offensive coordinator, you have to be ready for anything. This is not something I'd expect to see down in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. 2nd and goal for the offense. Mowers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Now this is a danger when a defense gets too comfortable. Here they hone in on the action to one side, and the reverse catches him completely off guard for the big score. Great call by the offense to catch this defense napping.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Bond. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
2nd down after that short completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Handoff to the back. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And the pass is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Franklin. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Harris. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31. And then it's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that 1st half. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Defense is coming after him. With pressure and sack, and he'll be tackled inside the 10.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And now the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the cortical. Stop him for a loss.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. To throw, it's Carr. Grab near the sticks. It's Fields. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends, they're really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Irish. This offense is still clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they'll set up for the PAT. He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
They bring the punter onto the field now. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a 1st down. Great execution on the option. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on a football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the 1st half, but maybe things are starting to change.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back. It's Carr. Caught over the middle. It's Pauling. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the right side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Pitch to the back. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Wow, that is split-second decision-making by this quarterback, and it's necessary to run the option. The quarterback saw the defender and pitched it to his back, and he took it in for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? A deep shot to the right. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Throwing off play action. Extending the play now. Finding some room at the 25.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the handoff. It's Richard. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's another sack. What a job by this defense. Even with this sizable lead here early in the fourth quarter, they are not letting up. They don't even see the score. They're still in that attack mode, and I love to see it.
Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's a short completion of the tight end. The reception makes about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Boy, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Chewing clock with the running game. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Coming up, 4th down.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And it's good, right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Spawn. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's a quick screen to the receiver.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw again. Grab behind the line. It's Richard. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
Interesting call here, Chris, with this screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Running back has it on a screen now. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for a receiver. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Catch made on the out route. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
They'll kick it away here. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And they'll give it to the back. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.